First of all, they start at $34,000. So off
you give what you pay for.
What's good, y'all? It's Cam from Two Brothers Auto.
I'm Spade. What's good?
And we got a new video for y'all. We want to bring this series to you. We're gonna try it for every week. It's probably gonna end up being bi-weekly, just cause you know schedules. We're gonna see how it works.
Life be life.
Yeah, it be going. But yeah, what we gonna call this?
That's a good one. I don't even know. We'll know before this video comes out, but we don't even know. We just got a dope idea.
Yeah.
Let's show them. We got a glass dish here. We've got some names. We've got some car groups. We've got some years, and we've got some price ranges. So the idea or the concept for this video series that we want to bring you guys is we're going to randomly pull out whatever. We're gonna choose a car group, a price range, and a era in time, and we have to give you guys like the car that we would take out of that, right?
Yeah. And as you can, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, we're just gonna give you some stats on it, like, you know, how fast the car is, how much the car costs, within the range, whatever. Yeah,
basically, you know, why would we pick the car? And as you can see, like, I got the iPad here, we got a laptop here. This is gonna be like, it's gonna be on the fly. So like, we're not coming in with the parameters set already. Like, we gonna pick it on camera. We're gonna take a little bit of time. Of course, we're gonna have some editing magic in there. Take a little bit of time, do a little bit of research, figure out what we're gonna pick. And for the most part, we have similar tastes, but not exactly the same. So a lot of these, our answers are probably gonna vary. There will be some where our answers might be the same. But yeah, we think this will be dope series because one, it's just a lot of classes and a lot of cars and a lot of parameters we can pick from. And even still, like later on, you know, this can become more interactive where y'all give us some parameters to choose off of, and we go from there.
Might even get them to vote. Yeah. Like maybe at the end of the, you know, it might be a cool thing where we start a poll.
Yeah, like whose pick was better.
Yeah.
Like y'all pick of the show. It's not a show, but you know.
And I can make it easy for y'all. Just go with your boy. Whatever I say, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been wrong since,
about to lie.
What was it, 98? 98, 99? It's been a very long time, you know what I'm saying? I can get sick right. So I guess without any further ado, I should go ahead and pull something.
I guess you can go ahead.
All right, let's go.
We can go with the elderly first.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I don't know if the camera gonna get that. Probably not. Hot hatch.
Hot hatch.
So I pulled a car class. Hatch.
Hot hatch. Oh, I'm messing it up. What is this? Oh, this price range. You got, I don't know if we picked that up, but 30 to 50 grand. Pretty decent range.
Okay, I'm already kind of like 30 to 50
grand. So budget, but not like super tight budget.
The same thing.
How many hot hatches you got in there?
Okay, and I pulled a year range. In the future, we should probably have different bowls. We should have
for each category. Yeah.
This is episode 1, man. Rock with us for a minute. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sure you can't, but you see it.
Yeah, 2000.
So we got 2000s or 2010.
So we doing 2010s. Okay.
2010.
So modern era.
Modern era.
Okay.
All right. So give me a minute. I ain't even gonna lie. I might have to do some research because your boy ain't really macking in no hatchbacks.
While he's searching, let's see. I'm trying to think. 20 or 30. I ain't looking on my iPad yet, but I mean 30 to 50. Top of my head. So that's hot hatches, Hyundais. Hyundai. How you say it? Honda. Toyotas. Probably. I'm thinking hot hatch.
Who makes that Velastar? Is that a Hyundai too, right?
Is it Velastar? Yeah. I think so.
Okay.
Velastar, Elantras, Civics, Corollas, Camrys, Golfs. Both, yeah, Golfs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure the Germans would be bad if I left that out. I can't think of. Those are the ones that come on my top, like Fords, Fusions, maybe. Do they cost that much?
Maybe.
Is it Fusion high that still? I don't know. I think some 2024 stuff has been unveiled, but not everything. So we'll rock 2023. Really? We can't pick that sheet.
You can?
Is that a high hat though? I feel like that's kind of small to be a high hat.
I kind of agree.
Alright, you got your pick, bro?
I got mine. You want me to make my announcement?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going 2023 Honda Civic Type R.
Okay. Type R. So sports version of the Civic.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's a hot hatch.
So I'm gonna go with the Hyundai, a Hyundai, however you say it, somebody correct me. The Elantra N. So I too went with the hot hatch.
What N stand for? I just want to make sure it ain't derogatory.
To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, okay,
You know,
okay.
N stand for amazing. I don't know.
Amazing. All right, let me let you know why you already lost. I'm gonna give you guys some facts on the Honda Civic Type R. First of all, the first time, and I don't know if this is true, but the first time I heard of anything Type R was the Integra. So back in the 90s, you could get like an Integra R, and I just remember them joints being stupid.
They call it Integra S now, don't they?
I don't even know.
I think. Yeah.
I don't even know. Is the Integra even still a?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I don't even know. All right. So I'm going Honda Civic Type R. Some fun facts about this car. This is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. 315 horses, 310 foot-pounds of torque. This car only comes in a 6-speed manual. So that means you can't get one.
Because
you gotta.
I don't want it.
It don't want you.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta know
want
how to drive this thing. All right. 6-speed manual is the only way this car comes. The 2023 version, which is the stats that I'm giving you here, this is the most powerful Honda ever made in America. Ever. It's still front wheel drive, which is cool, obviously. Changes things a bit, but it's still front wheel drive. The MSRP on this car is about $44,000, so it does fit in our range. However, you guys know it is, but I want to emphasize, like, the Civic Type R is legit. Like it's.
So let me clear. It started at 44.
It's somewhere in the neighborhood.
So before you even add an option, before you even get, you get your cool seats.
Nah, they ain't gonna push you.
I'm sure they got options.
Yeah, but nah, they ain't gonna push you.
But look, I'm just saying, you coming in the gate at 44. Just keep that in mind.
So what are you trying to say?
Just keep it.
Your argument is that you're gonna save money.
Just keep that in mind.
My argument is that I'm gonna have more fun driving this car. First of all, I said that the MSRP was about 44. You're not gonna find one at 44. In the year 2023, it's a very nasty thing that dealerships are doing. Everybody's marking up and selling cars over MSRP. You can't find this car for less than 55, in some cases 60. I've seen them higher than 60, which is insane. And listen, Honda fans, this is by no means meant to be disrespectful to you guys, but if you are thinking about spending 70 plus on a Honda, let me show you the used market of other cars. But anyway, that's not what we're doing here. I'm sorry, I got lost for a minute. So recently did a change. The previous generation, a lot of people felt like the car was a little too in your face. It was a lot of vents and cuts and
a lot
slashes.
of fake vents too, wasn't it? Wasn't a lot of vents fake?
Had a fake vent or two.
Vents.
But the new one is a lot more subtle. Sprinkler systems are coming on in the neighborhood. That's neither here nor there. But the new one is a bit more subtle. They still kind of, don't get me wrong, when you buy a racing car in the $30,000 to $50,000 range, they cut costs.
So there's gonna be some compromises. Yeah.
So I I say this with no diss. It's a Honda, but it is, by all accounts,
probably gonna be relaxed. Probably gonna last.
By all accounts, it's a fairly nice car. You get Alcantara on the inside. You get some pretty decent,
all over,
and where you care about it.
Okay.
Seats, armrests. You know what I'm saying? You get racing seats. And you get a lot of the color red. If you like red, this car is for you. It's red everywhere. It's red stitching. It's red seats. It's red badging. And I like red because red says, look at me. Red is actually one of my favorite colors. So I'm going Civic Type R, $44,000. If you want to, you don't even have to talk. I just want it. I just want it right here.
Nah. All right. So we're going to go back to, again, the Hyundai Elantra N. These cars, first of all, they start at $34,000. So off
you give
the
what
rip,
you pay for.
Off the rip, you're saving money already right there. So Elantra N is also 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. It makes 286 horsepower, 289 pound-feet of torque. So it's losing a little bit on the power, but cool. I gotta check the weight because I don't know what the weight difference is. I forgot to look that up in my research. I might pull it up in a minute. But front wheel drive. So these cars are pretty similar. It comes with a 6-speed manual by default, but you can get an 8-speed DCT, and that's a dual clutch transmission. It's auto. It's pretty cool for those who are not privy. But yeah, people like me, I'm getting the 8-speed. Y'all can leave that manual stuff at home. Again, I don't know what the N stands for, but it has N mode, which is basically like they souped up sports mode, but they also have a sports mode in this car. So this is like sports plus, I guess. It makes the throttle response a little bit more aggressive. The suspension tightens up. It makes the exhaust have a lot of pops and bang, really aggressive exhaust. With the automatic, 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. So not the fastest car, but that's pretty nimble.
That's pretty good.
Like that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And then it has 20 miles per gallon around the city and 30 miles per gallon around the highway. So you know, it can be a little race car, it can be a nice fun track car, and then it can also be good on gas. It can be a good daily. Let's see, looking up some other stuff with it. I'm looking up an article. It's saying that on the 0 to 150 to 0 speed test, the Elantra N did that in 47 seconds. That's when you start at 0, you go to 150 miles per hour, and then you stop. It did that in 47 seconds. It says here that the Honda Civic Type R.
Whoa. So you make it, okay.
The Honda Civic Type R did the same challenge in 52.7 seconds. So almost a 6-second difference.
Okay, I ain't know that's what we was doing.
So you know, you can look at that power difference and be like, oh, I want more power, but it looked like that power ain't tuned properly. You know, it ain't as well oiled. You know,
you messing up. This not gonna go good for you.
It's not gonna go good.
No, it's not.
Look, man, we're ready to fight. So yeah, I'm going with the Elantra N. We saving money. We still getting a nice fun car. You know, it's Hyundai's race car, but not a real race car, but it's a good mix. You can have a lot of fun with this car, and it can also be a daily. And again, these are hot hatches, so both of these practicality wise are going to be good. You're going to have decent back seats. You're definitely going to have a decent amount of trunk space, especially for how little these cars are. I will say the Honda, that Civic is longer than most Civics in the past. I know a lot of people say it looks like the kind of more close to the
Accord.
Yeah, Accord in looks, which depending on where you sit on that, you might love it or hate it, but it is a longer wheelbase for a Honda, so that probably works out in practicality favor. May hurt it in some performance, might be why it stops a little bit slower, but who knows. But yeah, I'm going with the Elantra N.
Let me jump back in because I didn't know.
You ain't know who was fighting.
Nah, I ain't know who was fighting. Now that I know, you know what I'm saying? Let me just give you some facts. First of all, a 5-year depreciation, because if you want to invest in something,
you gonna invest in a Honda?
You might. Why are you saying that? First of all, what's your beef?
People buy Hondas to keep. Nobody who flip, like we flipping Hondas?
Hey, you never know.
Are we flipping Hondas, people? Let me know.
I just want you to know, when you talk about depreciation, the lower number is better. 5-year depreciation on the Hyundai is 41%. It's only 36% on the Honda. Let's continue on because that's just the start of this thing.
You trying to find your propaganda?
Yeah, I didn't find the stuff that I wanted to find. At the end of the day, both of these cars are really good options if you, because realistically, man, we all love to talk about Porsches and Audis and all this stuff.
All that.
Realistically, everybody can't get that. Everybody can't get it. I can't get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't. What you mean, bro?
This man got a Panamera.
Yeah, Panamera. I mean, I ain't driving a GT3 like you, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, jokes aside, I would really push a Type R. Like, I would drive this car legit. You know, I'm a fan of some other content channels. I've seen like track times for this car, and it's a legitimate track car. Like,
I'm about to say it performs. It definitely performs.
There's some cars that's putting up lap times worse than this car.
That cost a lot more.
That cost a lot more than this car. So yeah, I'm really gonna rock out with the Honda Civic Type R.
Yeah, like I said, I mess for the price. I think you get a lot of car with the Elantra N, like especially starting out at 34. And I think I looked at the used market. They marked up a little bit, but I think even like you can get a used one probably for maybe a little bit over MSRP, which I think, you know, still in this day and age, yeah, it's probably a lot for a Hyundai, but that's just the state of cars right now. So I think about 35K for that much of a car. You know, it's fighting with, you know, wherever you land on the side. These two cars are fighting with each other. For that price, I think you can't beat it. And you know, the Elantra N ain't, you know, it ain't a legend like the Type R. Like Type R, the Honda boys, they love that car. Like it's been around the block, and it stood the test of time. Like Elantra N is fairly newer compared to that, and I think it's a good effort from Hyundai. And you know, if I was in that price range, it would be something I would consider. So I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these options. But my car is cheaper, so you know, if you wanna, you got 50 bands, you spend 34, you got 15, 20 in miles, you can go get you some, you can put some Forgiatos on him. No, I would never do that.
Yeah, but probably not Forgiato. But to your point, I will say, if I'm in the market for a car, because my thing is this, I do the same thing kind of with my clothes, right? I try to get, I want the nicest thing I can get in my price range. Right, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in the market to buy a car in the $35,000 range, this Elantra N is a fun car to drive in that price range. Yep. You know, maybe you don't care about fun cars, maybe you just want, you know, something to get you around Type A, you know, from point A to point B. If you that person, I'm shocked that you own this channel. You know what I'm saying? Like typically people that's watching this
we glad you're here though. Stay.
Yes,
stay. You know, hit the like, subscribe, you know, all that. Tell everybody. Cool.
All that.
So
but
all
if you want to drive a car that is fun, you know, put a smile on your face, and maybe when you get out of it, you take a moment to look back at it. Both of these cars right here, depending on your price range, would definitely scratch the itch.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and if you're not getting out your car looking back at it, if you got the means, go buy a car you like for real, because that means you don't like your car.
Facts. That's facts.
So yeah, I think we got, there's two solid choices here. Leave a comment below. Which car would you choose? You want the Elantra N, the right choice, or if you want the Honda Civic Type R, you want to be basic and go with the one that the classic boys will go with.
Maybe you don't want either of these. Maybe you want the Golf.
Yeah. Maybe you want the Golf. Maybe you want the Corolla. What is it? Corolla GR?
Maybe.
Something? You know. Maybe even I saw apparently Mini Coopers are hatchbacks. I disagree with that, but maybe you want a Mini Cooper and you want cheap. But yeah, man, let us know. Let us know how y'all feeling about this series. Let us know how y'all feeling about the idea. You know, if y'all want to be more involved with it, leave all that in the comment section. We want all that engagement.
And look, I went home for Thanksgiving. I had a family member to tell me we're not doing this enough. So I'm gonna say it again. Cam said it, I'm gonna say it again. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like. That stuff helps the channel grow. It helps us get in the YouTube algorithms and all that. And lastly, click the bell so that you'll get a notification whenever we upload a new video. Right now, our schedule is still trying to find itself. So we don't know if we're gonna do these every Wednesday, every other Wednesday. Until we figure that out, you're gonna wanna know when a new one drops. So do us a favor and do yourself a favor and click the bell.
Yep. So I think we got everything.
This was a great one. I can't wait for the next one.
So yeah, man, this is it for this one. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.